So official, so official.
Thursday 7 to 9. Thursday be on time. Thursday 7 to 9. Be on time. It's the Andrétta Show. Music and more. It's the Andrétta Show. New talk and flow. Beautiful me, let's go. Being beautiful me, being beautiful me, being beautiful you. Hey, being beautiful me, being beautiful you, being beautiful me. Oh, come on, come on, come on. That's right. You got it. Being beautiful me, Andrétta.
Pulling out the coupe at the lot, told him 12 swat, busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box, had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole seal, I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals, we been trapping like the 80s. So, got the cash out, told them wipe no, say slash. I won't never sell my soul, and I can back that. And I really wanna know where you at. I was at back, where the stash at? Cruise the city in a bulletproof Cadillac. Cause I know these got to where the bag at. Gotta move smarter, gotta move harder. Try to give me 5 mile water. I lay it down on my son, on my daughter. I had the Draco with me, Dwayne Carter. A lot of out here playing, ain't ballin'. I done put my whole arm in the rim, Ben's Carter. And I know Poppy get a key for the party. Shotty barely seen the double C's, I bought her. Got a guy that looking like a Leah, she a model. The pink slip, my whip is keyless. Compton, I'm about to get the key to the city. Patty, light up the city. Forgetting out the coupe at the lot. Told him 12 swat, busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box, had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole seal, I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals, we been trapping like the 80s. So, got the cash out. Told them wipe no, say slash. I won't never sell my soul, and I can back that. And I really wanna know where you at. I've been moving them out and stealing with me, then he got the blues in the pouch. Took her to the forest. Don't wear no shoes in my house. The private I'm flying in, I never wanna fly again. I take my chances in traffic. No hands with it. I just made the rolling plane like a landing strip. I'm a 2020 president candidate. I done put 100 bands on Zimmerman. I've been moving real gangster, so that's why she pick a Chris. Shawty call me Crisco, cause I pop my got it out the mud. There's nothing you can tell me. Yeah, when I had a job, South Street wealthy. Yeah, I had the coupe at the lot. Told him 12 swat, busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box, had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole seal, I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals, we been trapping like the 80s. So, got the cash out. Told them wipe no, say slash. I won't never sell my soul, and I can back that. And I really wanna know where you at.
This is your lady being beautiful me, Andrétta. Welcome to the Andrétta Show on your Top 40 station, Next 105. Listen on demand. Watch me on IBNX Radio Network on Facebook Live every Thursday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We are more than radio. IBNXradio.com.
And welcome to the Andrétta Show. I'm your lady being beautiful, me, Andrétta, everybody. How have you been doing? How was your week? Are you still keeping mask? Are you being masked up? Are you still staying there? Okay, well listen guys, what I want to say is that we got those headliners for you, that yibbity yab, being beautiful me, help to your ears, that drama spot, and then of course the exhibition segment of who's who in entertainment and what now in the news. We be right back here on the Andrétta Show.
Young Kiki, yes, I'm ghetto, word to Geppetto, plus I'm Leto, where's my stiletto? Tell Mike Jordan, send me my retros. Used to be bite, but now I'm just hetero. Ain't talking medicine, but I made a morphine. Ever since I put the cookie on quarantine, he know this thing A1 like a felony. All he gotta do is say the word like a spelling bee. Right quick, he ain't never seen it in a dress like this. He ain't never even been impressed like this. Probably why I got him quiet on the set like zip. Like it, love it, need it, bad. Take it, own it, steal it, fast. The boy stop playing, grab my acting like you shy. Shut it, save it, keep it, push it while you beating round the bush and knowing you want all this woman. Never knock it till you try. All of them saying I have you with me. All of my saying you mad committed. Really to anybody you had him pretty. All of the body I did listen to. People with the least always doing the most. I count money while he's sucking my towels. Real nasty with them balls, all net, yeah, I'm grouse. While you talking about who body fake, with all them fillers in your face, you just full of hate. That real thing keep your home. Now you looking silly, that's worth the silicone.
This is your lady being beautiful, me, Andrétta, and you're listening to your Top 40 station, Next 105. This is your lady being beautiful, me, Andrétta, of the Andrétta Show. You're listening on the IBNX radio network that is engaging, empowering, and entertaining you. We're more than radio. IBNX radio network. Andrétta, beautiful me, let's go. Being beautiful me, being beautiful me, being beautiful you. Hey, being beautiful me, being beautiful you, being beautiful me. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. That's right. You got it. Being beautiful me, Andrétta. Being beautiful me, being beautiful me, being beautiful you, Andrétta. Andrétta. Beautiful me, let's go. That's right. That is Being Beautiful Me, Andrétta. That's me. Yeah, This is the Andrétta Show here on your Top 40 station, Next 105. And guys, look, you want to continue on listening to IBNX Radio Network. You know, we got so much more for you. Yes, we do. And the weather, well, here in Georgia, just don't know what to do with itself today. You know how it goes. You can cross the street and it's raining, and next on the and on the other side is what, you know, it's sunny and hot. But anyway, hey guys, this show, we want to go ahead and get it popping and with What Now in the News. And this show is being sponsored by the Urban League magazine. I want you to go ahead and check them out on Instagram. Come on, let's go. All right, guys, look, here, according to LinkedIn, you know, this is the What Now in the News. You know, the CDC director has warned America, and it's, you know, says that it's, you know, in the fall, it will be the worst ever they have ever had because of the, well, you know, the COVID-19. Every day is going to be talking about this COVID-19. And I think for the next 2 years is what I heard. We all like it to be all over with, wouldn't we? Have you noticed that we haven't heard much from China, or we haven't heard much from the other, other countries? Have you noticed? And I like to say, Johnny Weirdo on the ones and twos. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing very well. How are you doing today?
Doing good.
We keep it. You know, Johnny Weirdo told me that he did not get any sleep, and we have to pray for him because you know, but boy, you need to go to bed. That's what you need to do. Take good. And there's no such thing as catching up on sleep. Just go ahead and go to sleep. That's what we just go ahead and do. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, you know, the CDC says that in the fall, we're going to have its worst ever because I guess, you know, they say that it's heard of that the COVID-19 is worse in the cool months or the, you know, cold months versus the summer. You know, I have to tell you, I drive here in Atlanta like most people, and there's a lot of traffic out there. A lot of people still moving around. A lot of people, there are people still working, either at home, you know. And I have to tell you, are the numbers really, the numbers decreasing? Are they being steady? Are they increasing? What do you think, Johnny?
I think the numbers are increasing, but I think they're being falsely reported at the same time because...
Okay.
Because, like, if you think about it, every time you go get the test for COVID,
yeah,
you're adding to it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense to keep getting tested.
Yeah.
Get tested your one time, and then just don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I have one person, as we all know, she had went and got tested, and she went to confirm it, and yes, okay, they say, quote unquote, yes, and then she's going back to get retested, and I'm like, okay, why? If you feeling okay, moving right along, you know.
If you feel better, then that's good.
Yeah, that's a great thing. And there are people that like in their 70s and 80s that actually survived it, you know, elderly.
Executed first.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I mentioned them, because you know they're doing fine, and there are a lot of people out there. I don't know, everyone could be. Most people are asymptomatic, you know, and they're the ones that actually are, for what I understand, that they can endanger someone else that is, you know, can be harmed, you know. So we walking around just walking cesspools. I mean, I'm just saying.
That's true.
I'm just saying, you know. But anyway. Please, my trustees, I want you to go ahead and pay attention to what I am going to report. This coronavirus has spikes. Spikes aren't the only public health crisis looming this autumn. Now, while the world watches and waits for the COVID-19 vaccine to bring coronavirus pandemic under control, I don't know how, but I think what it is that, you know, we have been eating very unhealthy, doing things to our bodies. So that's why it's easy for, you know, for this thing to mutate or what may have you. It's a lot more detail, and I don't feel like getting all into that because it's too much. Now, it would be the flu shot, guys. Now, as America's annual influenza season usually begins in October,
okay, before peaking between December and February, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is very worried about what is going to happen in this pandemic that killed at least 200,000 people, Americans, since March. Now, it bleeds into the flu season, that is. Okay, now which is responsible for between 12,000 and 61,000, deaths, a year, as it is. So the flu kills people. Why do you think it's already harming people in such a way to death? Johnny. I'm talking about the flu.
The flu is anything really. The flu can be up to a heart. Like, I feel like the flu is a mixture of sickness.
Exactly.
It's not one just thing. Because when I caught the flu once, my nose was stuffed up. It was hard for me to breathe.
Really?
And yeah.
Okay.
And I was just like, I didn't throw up though. I just really couldn't breathe. So I was like, okay.
You had a different little,
Basically, the flu is different for everybody. Like, the flu can be basically congestive, respiratory.
I tell
you. It could be your stomach. It could be your digestive system.
Well, yeah, that's true.
And it could be a combination of all those things.
Yeah. Some nasty worm.
Basically.
The floating through your body. But let me say this. I had the flu one time. Or maybe twice. No, twice. Well, anyway, I probably had the COVID-19 back in the M90s anyway. But anyway, because it was really bad. Okay. Someone told me to go ahead and get some whiskey and mix it with some honey. Mm-hmm. I promise you, I was good after that.
Honestly, alcohol, it's clean. Like,
yeah.
If you were to drink not a whole bottle of vodka, but like just a shot, it's gonna warm the chest.
Yes.
Alcohol going into your
Oh
system.
my gosh. We ain't talking bleach, guys. We ain't talking real life.
Basically, it's like imagine that. Imagine.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. But I tell you right now, it was after I took the flu shot. That's when I got sick.
I got sick before the flu shot.
Well,
I felt terrible.
I'm good. Yeah.
I would not get the shot either if they would. I'm not doing it.
Why am I? If I'm not, why am I getting to protect myself? You gonna give me the virus so it can protect me against this virus?
I understand the logic behind it.
I got it too. Yeah, but no.
No, thanks.
Anyway, the CDC director Robert Redfield had warned in the WebMD interview on Wednesday, August 12th, that America is bracing for the worst fall from the public health perspective. He said that we've ever had. Now, the truth be known that the cooler weather somehow makes the coronavirus, worse, like I said earlier, or that the summer's heat kills the virus. Now, we all know that heat does kill, and the cool weather, what happens is that, things start to hibernate, or it starts to, but but then again, okay, let's just say this, like mosquitoes, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say mosquitoes, for example, give an example. Now, you have a pool, it's not moving, there's no running water, there's no movement, there's no movement, no circulation, and it starts to collect other bacteria, mosquitoes start to swarm, things like that. And we're talking about in the warm weather. Okay. Now, in the cold, okay, you don't have that because it actually kills the virus, or bacteria won't start to develop, let's just say.
Okay.
But in a way, it starts to be the opposite when we are referring to something that's, I'm trying to get the right word to say, but, I noticed that we talk about as far as weather part.
Because if it's cold, not a lot of people are gonna want to go outside either way.
No.
So if there was wintertime, go ahead put that 2 to 4 weeks or a good month lockdown back in. That's the perfect time to do so.
Yeah.
Because December.
Yeah.
During December.
Yeah.
Honestly, because it's gonna be real cold. No one's gonna really go outside.
Right.
Christmas. Do it like the month of Thanksgiving and Christmas. Because family time.
Thanksgiving and Christmas, I would say, November, December, January.
Let us out in January.
I know what you're saying. I agree with you, but I'm like including January, possibly another month in there.
Just in case.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Right.
Just let us sit the winter going into spring. Because it all started in the winter last year.
It did, because I know some people that actually had COVID before we actually even...
Before we gave it
Exactly.
And it was just like, I'm just really sick.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway, well, guys, you know, they say the heat does kill the virus, which has been a common misconception about the coronavirus causing the disease, COVID-19. Rather, the fall and winter become influenza's time to shine, as we just was talking about, right, Johnny? Now, he stated, Redfield had mentioned that we're going to have COVID and the flu in the fall, and both epidemics. Why they call it the flu epidemic? But anyway, will stress the hospital systems. Now, that's mostly what we're more concerned about is the hospitals, you know, those in the healthcare, like myself. But anyway, you know, recently, a majority of the hospitals have already been overwhelmed by the number of coronavirus patients, Redfield had mentioned. And furthermore, the reports of hospitals in New York, Texas, and Arizona are calling in refrigerated trucks to serve as temporary morgues. And that does not sound good to me.
That's not because if it's
that
trucks,
is not that they're doing that now
trucks sitting outside
for morgues. So they're preparing for more deaths.
That sounds planned.
No, not good at all. But anyway, both outbreaks at the same time could be devastating this fall, is what they're saying. But one of them, influenza, the flu, actually has a vaccine and treatment can be kept under control. And the problem is that less than half of the country, 47%, has gotten the flu shot last year. The CDC normally recommends that 60% to 70% of the country get the flu shot to keep the virus under control this year. Now, Redfield did say that he's pushing for 65% compliance. And while the CDC normally purchases about 500,000 doses of vaccine each year for uninsured adults, this year Redfield said that it's ordered an extra 10 million doses. Well, anyway, for more than 190 million doses total, they encourage that everyone get their vaccinated flu shots. Anyway, yet health officials are concerned that fears of catching the COVID-19 in the public could keep people from seeking out the flu vaccine or other essential medical care as the pandemic continues. In fact, that less than half of the Americans said they would get the COVID-19 vaccine if and when one becomes available. So some people are willing to go for it. I want to know what's in it. But anyway, two of those things should not be. And if you ask for two of those things, and if they are, and the doctor says yes, then therefore you can say I don't want it, and that would be you not coming under that you're being belligerent. In other words,
I'd give it like a few months, honestly. Wait till like how the results of others go.
Oh, well, let me tell you guys, just make sure you have that peppermint oil and the eucalyptus oils, and you have a lot, you drink a lot of, teas and vaccine, vitamin C, sea moss, and some MSM for them joints also. It's a lot of things that you can do, but you are a product of your environment. You don't know. What you don't know can kind of hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Can hurt you. There's none of that saying. I don't go with what you don't know can't hurt you. No, well, that's a lie. Okay, because they kept it away from you months before it actually came out.
True. And even things
and it started hurting you, killing you.
Yeah, and even things you do know can hurt you.
Anyway, that's why you should do your research. That's why, don't take mine for instance. But anyway, Newsweek apologizes for the op-ed questioning Harris eligibility, according to the U.S. News. Now, they are stating that Kamala Harris, she's not a citizen. You know what? We'll be right back here on the Andrétta Show. Enough.
This nigga straight cool. Before I go broke like Jock, with that dog like V. Not that rock, that pit. How many down in my sock, can't hold my Glock. Reason I don't really like that. Young turn, can't wipe no. Excuse my French, don't like no. Limo 10 on fat, my car, yeah, I had it hurt. So my broke bad, I ain't had it hurt. Yeah, that's us. Two-tone AP, yeah, I'm bust. Got to hear from her, ain't even wanna why. Bye. No, me, same thing, revive. Oh, tell him bro should dad. No, he ain't Kim, dog, he ain't even try. Still a bet my last room nice in the hood. Take who chain, no, not good. Probably in some fast with the Glock in the hood. Course that takes spell and walk on the wood. First turn in the hood, they curious. Boy, cars about 5 and
jury. I get the comments with number that's period. I got your B on one, put on the mirrors. First young in the A2 land, run a 14 mil, started 14 grams. Dope boy diggies and diamonds and Tim. You shouldn't play with that boy, he is not one of them.
Bro, I kept taking L's, finally got me an M. Still making double, I don't count when I spin. S550 2018, gotta come 20 if you hoppin' in the Benz. Young turn from the D to the A, I'm rockin' with the Lions.
Yeah, I'm rockin' with the Braves. Yeah, we pay.
Yeah, we pay.
I'ma turn it up a little more this time. Used to dream about getting out, got it on dry. I had a spot like a varsity. What do you have? You buy 20, I front what you buy. I put on drip, I believe I can fly. Nigga, know that I'm rich, but they know not to try. I had a show in Detroit and I started reviving. Spent 50 on all of the guys. All of these in these stores make a mission. And plus I'ma tip them, they holding my size. Get in your car and just put on your flashes and follow the hearse. And you say you gon' ride, cause somebody gon' die if they with us. Turn a 5 to a dime, that's a double up. Around walking church with my double cut. They habit, I'm praying, I give it up. Tiger stay with the wood, make him give it up. Know I ran through a meal every week off of weed. Bro, beat the truck, I can give me some street. Got a back in the pickup, I won't even leave. Run it up around, get the vet, DT, keep a hot boy with me. I got love for BG. Chasing his papers since 12 or 13, running around in these streets, it was me and Marquise.
First turn from the hood, they curious. 4 cars, about 5 in jury.
I get the comments with number that's period. I got your B on one, put on the mirrors. First young in the A2 land, run a 14 mil, started 14 grams. Dope boy diggies and diamonds and Tim. You shouldn't play with that boy, he is not one of them.
Bro, I kept taking L's, finally got me an M. Still making double, I don't count when I spin. S550 2018, gotta come 20 if you hoppin' in the Benz. Young turn from the D to the A, I'm rockin' with the Lions.
Yeah, I'm rockin' with the Braves. Yeah, we pay.
Yeah, we pay. First turn from the hood, they curious. 4 cars, about 5 in jury.
I get the comments with number that's period. I got your B on one, put on the mirrors. First young in the A2 land, run a 14 mil, started 14 grams. Dope boy diggies and diamonds and Tim. You shouldn't play with that boy, he is not one of them.
Bro, I kept taking L's, finally got me an M. Still making double, I don't count when I spin. S550 2018, gotta come 20 if you hoppin' in the Benz. Young turn from the D to the A, I'm rockin' with the Lions.
Yeah, I'm rockin' with the Braves. Yeah, we pay.
Yeah, we pay.
Andrétta Show. I'm your lady being beautiful, me, Andrétta. And I have some caramel stuck in my teeth. Oh no. Anyway, guys, we get it together. This is the fun part about it. But anyway, let me tell you. This is what now in the news. And I just couldn't resist the cocoa and the caramel. Anyway, guys, Newsweek editors had apologized, for basically taking note about Kamala Harris's citizenship, and they had reported that. Anyway, this op-ed is being used by some as a tool to perpetuate racism, and they apologize, basically that they try to say that Kamala Harris is not a citizen. My thing is, none of you were citizens actually in the United States, and a lot of them became president. Only until now. Now she's a senator, correct? Right, Johnny? If she's a senator,
I think so.
Okay, no, she's a senator, or she's in Congress. Okay, why are you now questioning that she is a citizen?
They did the same thing to Obama when he
So no, I'm saying that you're already in office, but now because you're running for presidency, or you're running for the, you know what I'm saying,
the
vice presidency, now you want to question if they are a citizen. Oh, really? Why nobody question you? No, Mr. Trump, Mr. 45.
I mean, why would they question anybody? They already got position.
You're already in position.
You're already in a political position. They should have questioned you at the jump. When you first started your political career.
Anyway, the op-ed was written by John Eastman, a conservative attorney who argues that the U.S. Constitution doesn't grant birthright citizenship. So Eastman has sold doubt about Harris' eligibility based on her parents' immigration status. Now, Harris' mother was born in India and her father was born in Jamaica. And she was born here. And what's the problem? Where were your parents born at, Eastman? I like to know. With a last name like that. Yes, I popped my tongue. Well, anyway, moving on. Anyway, guys, look. Newsweek earlier had defended the piece arguing that Eastman was focusing on a long-standing, somewhat arcane legal debate about the 14th Amendment and not trying to ignite a racist conspiracy theory around Kamala Harris' candidacy. Oh, Lord have mercy. Now, but the theory is false. Harris, who was tapped by Joe Biden to serve as his running mate on the Democratic ticket. Now, was born in Oakland, California, and is eligible for both the vice presidency and presidency under the constitutional requirements. Now, the question is not even considered complex, according to the constitutional lawyers. Now, 45, he's built his political career on questioning a political opponent's legitimacy. We need to be questioning we got a lot to question about you, 45. Okay, but the fact is that, enough is enough. We got to move on. Look, I'm wondering, I said this the other day, common sense it's not common anymore. Common sense doesn't even make common sense. It's not even common sense anymore. So that's disturbing to me. And it should be disturbing to you. Now, all of those numbers I saw people come out concerning George Floyd and everyone else, Breonna Taylor, God bless you all, and the families, where the fact is that, they were coming out in droves, and I'm talking about all over the world. In November 2020, those numbers should even be higher at those polls, in comparison to what we have seen in the months of May and June. Those numbers should be just as even higher. I will be so disappointed, and you should be too, if it does not. But anyway, guys, I tell you right now, enough is enough. And I have to say, I think I just said enough. I think that was it. And we'll be right back here after this music break. Come on, let's go. We'll be right back here on the Andrétta Show. And up next is our exhibition segment of Who's Who in Entertainment.
This is your lady being beautiful, me, Andrétta, and you're listening to your top 40 station, Next 105.
Andre, beautiful me, let's go. Being beautiful me, being beautiful me, being beautiful you. Hey, being beautiful me, being beautiful you, being beautiful me. Oh, come on, come on, come on. That's right, you got it. Being beautiful me, Andrétta. Being beautiful me, being beautiful me, being beautiful you, Andrétta. Andrétta. Beautiful me, let's go.
And welcome back to the Andrétta Show. I'm your lady being beautiful, me, Andrétta, everybody. And I hope you stay beautiful, looking in that mirror and say to yourself, I am being beautiful, me, because you are. Yeah, you are. Okay. All right, then, guys, this is your exhibition segment of Who's Who in Entertainment. And I like to say, you know, what's being beautiful me and a beautiful blessing, a true one that is, rapper Gucci Mane and his wife Keisha Koyar. Okay, am I saying it right? Koyar. Anyway, they are expecting their first child together. Oh yes, indeed. Now she came out with her this lacy and racy outfit, you know, on that beautiful body of hers, with that belly bump. Yes, and you know, she was looking like a little doll, you know, herself. And, you know, congratulations, girl. You know what? It's a beautiful thing. Anyway, as this model had unveiled, yes, her baby bump, she's looking like, I think, you know, she was looking quite awesome, like I said, in this lingerie. Now, Gucci Mane had also celebrated the news by posting a proud photo of his pregnant wife, assuring us all, that life is great. Now, how gorgeous is this glowing mama, is what he said. Now, Gucci has a son, and Keisha has 3 children, and both of them, both are from previous relationships, of course. And there's been no word on Kiyora's due date, but, well, I think we're all looking forward to seeing how, you know, how icy those maternity photos going to be, right? Anyway, guys, congratulations from all of us here at the Andrétta Show, and we be right back here, you know. Oh, no, are we going to be right back? No, we're not going to. Okay, I thought we had another song. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Will Smith is also, you know, guys, set to executive produce Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the drama report. The drama. It's going to be a drama. They're rebooting it as a drama, and I'm not feeling that, because I'm like, I don't think the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was a drama in the first place, but they're making it a drama. Does that make sense to you? I don't know. Was it ever a drama? Of course not.
I mean, it had some parts that were drama-esque, like when they were talking about when Will's talking about his dad.
Who are you telling?
That
hurt
one. That hurt me.
Man, I think that hurt everybody. When I sat there, I felt it through the television, how he...
I can feel that emotionally and like relatable.
I think we all did. We all did. Yeah, that was an awesome one.
If they do stuff like that, but more like all the time, like drama, like it has to be real good acting, honestly. That's all it really has to be, down to it. Just make it real good acting wise.
Well, I think, if there are, if Will is involved in it, I'm sure they're probably going to have Jennifer Lewis in there, who is my favorite. She's my favorite. And why I first met her on that show, when I never forget, she told her husband when she was in the shower, she said, "Don't make me get ethnic on you." You didn't feel that, Johnny?
But that part I didn't really see. Every time I watched The Fresh Prince.
No, but this was the part when she was in the bathroom. The aunt, her and her husband, they came over to visit, and you know they was having problems. And I remember Will came into the bathroom mistakenly, you know, but she came out the bath. She came out the shower with her head out the shower curtain. Don't make me get ethnic on you. And it was the way she said it. I was like, oh, I love her. I just love her. But anyway, guys. Will Smith is going to be executive producing this here. You can go to balleralert.com to look at that story. Now, over the years, TV and movie reboots have continued to rise in popularity. Next on the roster is The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reboot. Now, the remake titled Bel-Air will showcase the reality of the modern black family and dive deeper into inherent conflicts. Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
So adult Boondocks. So live action Boondocks, less goofy.
I guess so.
I'm here
You
for
know
it.
what? I never actually watched the Boondocks.
You need to.
I watched some of it, but I don't like purposely go and watch the Boondocks. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, it's honestly, it's funny.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. It was like a lot of cussing. That's all I got from that. But anyway, look, their emotions and biases of what it means to be a black man in America today, which, you know, probably hasn't changed much anyway. Now, according to The Hollywood Reporter, Will Smith will be teaming up with film director Morgan Cooper to executive produce the reboot drama series. The reboot comes after Cooper produced a 4-minute trailer in March 2019, remaking the 90s comedy series as a gritty drama. I didn't see that part. I missed that one. Oh, wow. I need to find it now. I don't remember seeing. No. Well, I guess I'm going to have to check it out. Well, anyway, the trailer went viral on YouTube, capturing Smith's attention. And sources told The Hollywood Reporter that the new reboot has been in the works since the video has posted last year. Now, Cooper is said to co-write the script and direct, and be credited as a co-executive producer for the project. Now, streaming services such as NBC's Peacock, HBO Max, and Netflix are reportedly eyeing the drama series. Now, HBO Max is the current streaming home for the original series, and original series producers Smith, Quincy Jones, and Benny Medina. Okay, but he's still around. Okay, anyway, along with the creators Andy and Susan Borowitz are also set to return as the executive producers on the remake of the series that ran from 1990 to 1996 on NBC. And the announcement of the new project comes as streaming services continue to showcase the new reboots. Yeah, there has been a lot of reboots that are coming back, and they even put The Game, Moesha, all on Netflix. I just saw that. I heard about it, but then I actually saw they actually put it up there. So today I was watching The Game, but I was watching The Game on Hulu, you know, all the series, and Girlfriends. You know, I was watching all my series. I was like, those are the series I love, you know. And they kept you laughing. They kept you coming, you know. Today, I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry. Anyway. Anyway, guys, what you think, Johnny?
I mean, I'm happy they're bringing back older series. Because a lot of
They
stuff-
had substance. They had substance.
A lot of them did have something different to them. Like, I'm happy
And they
that
did. They did.
The whole Disney Plus thing kind of makes me happy. I don't own it. But
Right.
it's like, oh, it has a bunch of old stuff I used to watch. If I ever want to go watch it, I know how to go find it.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm like HBO Max. HBO Max, I just saw it. It has Boondocks on there, and it has older shows continued.
Yeah.
It has older shows continued on there. So I'm
Yes.
like, oh, that's what's up. Okay, that's cool.
Okay.
They have like the same animation styles and
Right.
designs, but older shows, and same universe basically for some animated stuff.
Well, that's good to know that you like that kind of stuff. They had a lot of substance.
Yeah.
They actually told a story, not just throwing things out there just to say it, just to get attention, just to, like, why? Well, I don't get it. You know who was still my favorite? I Love Lucy.
I watched one episode when I was a kid, and I didn't understand it.
You might want to go back and look at it again. Just like I watch Boondocks, you watch I Love Lucy. Okay. We'll be right back here on the Andrétta Show with some vitamin D. Yeah, go ahead and get that at musicmakers101.com.
Official, so
think I'm sexy? I was born a winner. This game for solid players. No room for no beginners. I need that real sauce on that go real strong. Gotta get it good. You can't be falling off. I wanna find a real guy. It makes me feel so real. I never wanna let you go. Make your magic copper feel. I'm checking all your skills. Tone work make me drip my drip. Come on, baby. Are you ready? Give me something I can feel. Do you got it? Got it. I'm being beautiful me. Do you got it? Got it. I'm being beautiful me. Do you got it? Got it. I'm being beautiful me. Do you got it? Got it. I'm being beautiful me. Oh, yeah, yeah. That vitamin D. I wanna find a real goddamn, it makes me feel so real. Never wanna let you go. Make your magic copper feel. I'm checking all your skills. Don't work, make me drip my drip. Let me over, give me something I can feel. I love my vitamins. The D was heaven sent. And when I let it go, I'm gonna scream no ever quit. Got it, I'm being beautiful me. Do you got it? Got it, I'm being beautiful me. Do you got it? Got it, I'm being beautiful me. Do you got it? Got it, I'm being beautiful me. Are you ready? I got more. All right, come on. Ooh, yeah. That vitamin D. That vitamin D. Oh, yeah. That vitamin D. Oh, yeah.
And welcome back to the Andrétta Show, guys. This is your top 40 station. Next, 105. Okay, I kind of got paused there because I had a little caramel. Yeah, I'm still chewing on the caramels. Anyway, guys, look. Again, top 40 station, next 105 here on your IBNX radio network. And guys, we are still in our in our exhibition segment of Who's Who in Entertainment. And I want to go ahead and bring up about LL Cool J. He has something to say, and it was good to hear what he said. And I'm really happy that he said it, to tell you the truth. What if I talk about that he said? Well, this is what he said. Anyway, ever since the Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion has come out with this song, WAP, right? Am I WAP? What am I saying?
WAP.
It's WAP.
Yes. W-A-P WAP.
Yeah, I know, but it don't look like it should be WAP. No, WAP. Okay, WAP. Okay, so according to Metro CEO UK, now, okay, LL Cool J, my favorite, my neighbor. Anyway, he has said what he said, and it was a blessing to all of us, to hear that when it's because of he's an artist, they're artists, I'm an artist, and it was just good to hear that he had something to say about these two beautiful women, okay? And, so this is what it is. He said, say what you want to say. Artists say what you want to say. Make what you want to make. He insisted. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, it's all good. What's the problem? Because they came out with this particular song, WAP, and what they have shown, someone saying you're exploiting women. First of all, they're grown women. Okay, they're not the cuties show that they try to show on Netflix with these little 11-year-olds are twerking. Okay, that is different. Okay, but these are grown women. Okay, they wrote the song. Okay, they did what they did. It's no different. What well, that basically was what, a whorehouse or whatever, right? There's some whores in this house. Okay, anyway, look. What's the difference if they put it on on a CD, a vinyl, or whatever the heck it is. They put it on a track versus what's actually going on in the world anyway, and what's been going on in the world since day one. Does that make sense, Johnny?
It makes sense. Honestly, the whole controversy behind the video is stupid. It's like people care about, oh, it's women empowerment. Yeah.
Y'all caring about the wrong kind of thing right now.
Exactly.
Y'all caring about the wrong kind of thing. There's other things to think about. There really is. And that right there, like what LL Cool J had said, when he said this, I was like, well, amen. Thank you. You know, I mean, it was really, you know, he said, you've got people who feel like the statue of David shouldn't be nude. So what are we supposed to do? Put some sweatpants on the statue of David?
No.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely. So let's put some joggers on the statue of David just so somebody is comfortable. So because you're not comfortable with that WAP video, how about this? Don't watch the WAP video. I'm just saying. Just like when you're on TV, turn the channel. You understand what I'm saying? So again, why are we having this discussion? Why are y'all bothered by this? So when I come out and want to go across the world talking about being beautiful me, no, y'all not. And those people that are not happy, no, excuse me, those people that like to watch WAP videos are not happy with what I may come out because they don't want to hear about class. And not to say Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion not talking about class. Look, they are artists. This is what you want to portray. This is what you want to do. Go for it. Have at it. Get your bag. Whatever. You understand what I'm saying? As long as we're not harming anyone, putting anyone in danger, then we're fine. Okay? But this is what artists do. So anyway, he continued to say, LL Cool J, could you love that man anymore? You know? No, not LL Cool J. I said, can you love him anymore? I say, yes, we can. Because when he said that, I was like, okay, that was like a breath of fresh air. Hearing it from a man's perspective. You understand what I'm saying, Johnny? Yes. So to hear him say it was like, okay, and he's a veteran. Okay? So, and he was the one out there showing and licking lips and everything like that. They had a problem with him licking his lips when he came out. So come on, guys. Anyway, LL Cool J's response to the WAP in stark contrast to Russell Brand, with the comedian coming under fire for sharing his thoughts on YouTube. And in a 17-minute video, the 45-year-old confessed he was unsure whether the clip, which shows Cardi and Megan Thee Stallion twerking around while Kylie Jenner, Normani, and Rosalia make the odd cameo, was a feminist masterpiece or porn. Whatever. That's all I gotta say, guys. So, you know, from a political perspective, I don't know what that demonstrates. So for this progress, because gender and sex aside, what are the values that we are collectively, you know, aspiring to? So, objectification.
There you go.
Okay, of the other objectification of the self. Anyway, is objective. I can't get the damn word out. Objectification.
Objectification.
Thank you so much. So sometimes something that we're aspiring to, sexuality and sensuality, as a commodity. Well, now it won't be so reducive or simplistic. So anyway, guys, I have to say, just do you, as long as we're not harming another. You know, I, for one, if I'm having my little ones watching TV or anything like that, I have to remember that I'm in control.
True.
Okay. So if I walked into someone's house, okay, this child had to be 6. They're listening to, I'm hearing, it wasn't for a 6-year-old. It was for you ratchet, you raunchy, or whatever. they have it on, and I'm like, and I actually made a mention. I said, this is what she's listening to right now? They said, oh, yeah, her mama let her listen to that. So you, because her mama does that, so you're going to allow it, you're going to continue this. And the child didn't seem nothing. I was bothered by that.
Yeah, that makes, I mean, I don't know, when I was like helping raise my little cousin, like when my little cousin would come over, I'd play like certain shows I know she'd watch in the daytime, but when she falling asleep, it's Family Guy.
Well, like, right? If you're look, the thing is,
monitor it. That's all.
You're monitoring it again. Yes, monitor what your child is watching. And some of these adults don't know. They ain't got no damn brains. So I'm just wondering. You know, when I'm looking at this, and she was young herself with a baby herself, and she's watching this child, and she figures, okay, because her mama listens to it, she can listen to it too. Are you serious? No, I definitely have a problem. And again, with this mindset of people, even when I was people my age, they weren't thinking like I was thinking. Okay? I was probably a little bit more mature than most, you know, or what may have you. But the mindset, I'm just like, no, I don't think that. Should you be watching or listening to that? You know, but anyway, moving right along, guys. And that's all I had to say. I say next up, that was too much drama for me. And we got some drama spot. We be right back after this music break. So come on. Yeah, let's go.
I said certified free, 7 days a week. Wet, make that game weak. Yeah, you dealing with some wet. Bring up in the mouth with this wet. Give me everything you got with this wet. Beat it up, baby, catch a charge. Extra and extra. Put this right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top, I wanna ride. I do a giggle, I'm kinda wild. Look at my mouth, look at my thighs. It's wet, it's wet, come take a dive. Tie me up like I'm surprised. That's role play, I wear disguise. I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. Make me dream, make it stream. I don't public, make a scene. I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring.
Gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside of me. Quick jump out for you, let it get inside of me. I tell them where to put it, never tell them where I'm about to be. I run down on them before I have a night. Running me, talk your shit, bite your lip. Ask for a call while you ride that. While you really ain't never got him for a thing. He already made his mind up for you. Now get your boots, hang your coat. This wet. He bought a phone just for pictures of this wet. Pay my tuition just to kiss me on this wet. Now make it rain if you wanna see some wet.
Look, I need a hard hit, I need a deep, I need a Henny drink, I need a smoke, not a garden snake, I need a king cobra with a hook in it, hope it lean over. He got some money, then that's where I'm headed. Cookie A1, just like his credit. He got a beard, well I'm tryna wet it. I let him, now he diabetic. I don't wanna, I wanna I want you to touch that. That swing in the back of my talking misfire. The sun is going and drying, it's coming outside. Yeah, I run on that thing, the cuz behind me. The way that I spit, now he tryna sign me.
Your Honor, I'm a freak. Handcuffs, leashes, switch my wig, make him feel like he cheating. Put him on his knees, give him something to believe in. Never lost a fight, but I'm looking for a beat. In the food chain, I'm the one that eat you. If he ate he's a bottom feeder. Stand for big demeanor, I can make you bust before I ever meet you. If it don't hang, then he can't. You can't hurt my feelings, but I like pain. If you ill, me and ask who's is it when I ride the I'ma spell my name.
Yeah, you dealing with some wet. Bring up in the mouth with this wet. Give me everything you got with this wet. When I from the top, make it drop. That's some wet. When I get a bucket in the mouth, that's some wet. I'm talking wop. That's some wet. Macaroni in a pot. That's some wet. Huh?
Andrétta, beautiful me, let's go. Being beautiful me, being beautiful me, being beautiful you. Hey, being beautiful me, being beautiful you, being beautiful me. Oh, come on. That's right. You got it. Being beautiful me. Andrétta. Being beautiful me, being beautiful me, being beautiful you. Andrétta. Andrétta. Beautiful me, let's go.
This is the drama spot, so sit back and relax and maybe bust a gut. Shh.
Hey Deborah, I sent you a video on IG. It is hilarious. It's a TikTok. Did you get it?
For real? Hold on. I don't have it.
Okay. I'm looking right at it. It's in your IG. In your DM.
I didn't. Hold on. Let me just look again. I didn't get it.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and send it to your phone through text. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Do you see it?
Let me look. I didn't get it.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Now I'm going to send it to, let me do this. I'm going to send it to my messenger and give me 1 second. All right?
All
You
right.
got it.
No. I don't have it.
Dang, Deborah. Okay, look. I'm going to send it to my feed on Facebook, and it's going to be on my page. So go and check on my page. So give me 1 second. Okay, did you have it?
Let me look. I can't. I see you. I can't. I don't see it. You know,
What?
the internet. The internet's against me. That's what.
What?
The internet. That's so funny.
The internet's against you? For real? So nothing is working. So society is against you.
Of course it is. Look at
You know what? I can't believe it. This is your lady being beautiful, me, Andrétta. You can catch me on Next 105 station every Thursday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, bringing you the top 40 music, what now in the news, and more on the Andrétta Show on IBNXradio.com. We are engaging, empowering, and entertaining you. We are more than radio. Beautiful me, let's go. Being beautiful me, being beautiful me, being beautiful you. Hey, being beautiful me, being beautiful you, being beautiful me. Oh, come on, come on, come on. That's right, you got it. Being beautiful me, Andrétta. Being beautiful me, being beautiful me, being beautiful you, Andrétta. Beautiful me, let's go.
And we are so back here on the Andrétta Show. I'm your lady being beautiful, me, Andrétta, here on the Top 40 station, Next 105, here on the IBNX Radio Network, guys. Yes, we are engaging, we are empowering, and we are entertaining you. Yes, that's what we're doing. And we are right now in Health to Your Ears. Yes, Health to Your Ears. Aromas of Andrétta will be back probably next week. I don't know, something like that. But anyway, guys, if you have any ideas and any scents or any aromas you like for myself to mention here on the Andrétta Show, please go ahead and send it in. You can go to theandrettashow@gmail.com and and make sure you put in the subject line aromas of Andrétta. You have some ideas and what women and men can do. Unlike something you like to smell, something you like to just be around, around you in your house or on your body, things like that, or something. Well, yeah, just pretty much aromas. I was about to say clothes, but I was like, no, never mind. But anyway, guys, Health to Your Ears. I had to give this disclaimer because I have to. So anyway, it's not intended to be a substitute for medical professional advice and should not be relied on as a health or personal advice. All cases recommends that you consult Your physician. Your physician, guys. Okay. Now, natural remedies for menopause, guys, according to the health sources. The question is, do Mother Nature's treatments help hot flashes? Because we all go through them. Yes, we do. And I know that even men, do you think that men go through these hot flashes too? Huh, Johnny?
I wouldn't say hot flashes, but like there be times where it just gets hot, and I guess it's just the room is just hot.
Nah, y'all go through hot flashes. Y'all go through menopause too.
I don't. At this point, I wouldn't doubt it.
I wouldn't doubt it either, but I'm just saying I wouldn't rule it out. I wouldn't rule it out because for women start menopause, or let's say pre-menopause, but it's still menopause. Put a pre, put a post. Damn it, it's still menopause. Okay, you start in your late 20s. Now, a lot of women, I have learned some years ago, as a young lady, she was about in her late 20s, but she could have been like 26, 27, you know, something like that. And she was describing where she was losing hair, her breasts were tender, okay, and some other things that were going on. And those are one of those signs of menopause. So she was pre-menopausing. You start in your late 20s. So when you men be like, oh, you on your period, that's insulting for one. And not realizing that, okay, when you're not researching it or you're not paying attention to your body, and especially for you young men, let me say boys, and then you have some men that just don't understand that our bodies go with the moon, the sun, the weather, and all kinds of things.
Mainly the moon, though. That's real true, because you can see it in people's...
The doggone seasons change, our bodies change, pretty much. So, again, because, and you ain't got to carry a something the size of bigger than a football, okay, coming out of something the size of a lemon. Okay?
That is true.
Okay, so now what I'm saying is that when myself being a young person, and at the age of 30, that's when I knew what I was going through, and I refused to take any medications for it. So what I'm saying to you guys, basically, I just needed a fan around me to cool me down or think positive thoughts, and I promise you, it does work. Thinking those positive thoughts. They work, okay? They do. Now, I have to say, to treat those hot flashes, guys, they mention here, like black cohosh is one of them, okay? I cannot pronounce this. I'm not going to pronounce the rest of it. No, I'm not, because there's always another name for it, okay? Now, this herb has received quite a bit of scientific attention for its possible effects for on hot flashes, okay? So it's black cohosh. That's C-O-H-O-S-H, cohosh. Okay. Now that's one of them. The second one is red clover. Red clover, the flowers are used to make medicine. Red clover is used for symptoms of menopause, weak, brittle bones, high levels of cholesterol, and many other conditions that there is no scientific evidence to support these uses. In foods and beverages, red clover is used as a flavoring agent, ingredients, okay? Now, if you look back at it, they may have changed the name a little bit, because if you do not, I tell everyone, please, please, please do your research. It won't hurt you. If you're trying to find something to help, if you are so ready to go purchase or get something from a doctor, okay, yo, let me just say, I'm not against doctors, because there are great doctors out there, okay? I'm just saying you have every right to heal you. So if you want to know something, you got the World Wide Web in your hands, okay? And all you have to do, where you think they're getting these medicines from? From a plant. That's where and it's not only that, they will duplicate it and put it make it a chemical to make it like that. Okay, so I'm just letting you know, it's called God's green earth, guys. But anyway, that's one of the things that you can look at. Now, there's another one called Dong Quai. It's called Dong Quai. That's Q-U-A-I. Dong, D-O-N, Dong, D-O-N-G. So Dong Quai. All right. Now, it's an herb used in traditional Chinese medicine to nourish blood and treat menstrual and menopausal symptoms. Dong Quai has been used in traditional medicines for thousands of years, is what they say. And I don't doubt that because, you know,
early remedies are the best remedies.
They are. So now this is one that you do know and you are very familiar with, guys. It's called ginseng. Now, just because you see ginseng at the gas stations don't mean it's real ginseng. Okay, guys? You want to get the real ginseng. Okay, that's what you want to do. Now, ginseng has been proven to help reduce severity of hot flashes and night sweats in menopausal women. Now, according to recent research, has even found that it can help postmenopausal. That's after, you know, years, you're about to end it. You're about to end it. Now, it has lessened their risk of cardiovascular disease, and you can drink ginseng tea daily. You can. So I would say get the real. Don't get no shot of ginseng that's sitting on a counter.
Get the Kroger brand ginseng either. Don't get the great value.
You got to go to the produce section and you have to get. Matter of fact, go to the Chinese.
Go to
like whichever
the
one.
Farmers market, really.
Farmers market. Just go get yourself some ginseng. Period.
That works wonders. Ginseng's tea.
You have no idea, guys. Okay, and again, so if you want to do, I have a quick remedy for you when you're having those hot flashes. Okay, now you might not be able to find any around. Okay, when you're just sitting at your office, your desk, or you know, look, get an ice cube, just hold it in your hand, one hand or both. Okay, just hold it. And you'll find that your whole body temperature goes down. I do it all the time, and it works. And I even done that for someone that's feeling hot. You know, if they just feeling hot, I did that for them, and it worked for them too. Anyway, and it was a guy. All right, yes. So it does work. So, or just put your hand on a cold can of ice bottled water, a frozen bottle of water, or put your hand in the freezer. I don't know. Just put your hands, get a hold of some ice. That's all I'm saying, guys. And it does take down the temperature. And you don't have a temperature. Your body is just rising. You know, that's all it is. And then we have another one called sage. Yeah, sage, the stuff that you may use for your turkey for Thanksgiving.
Sage.
So sage, guys, I promise you, I have used sage with lavender.
Ooh, that's a good combination.
Is it sage and lavender tea? Okay. So you actually get the herb itself, the flowers itself, okay, and I mix them and make a tea. Get a strainer. Right? So you're going to boil the water. You had it sit in the water. You're making a tea is what you're doing. And then you add whatever, agave, honey, or whatever the case is. Or you drink it hot or you drink it cold. Okay? Yeah. I did it, and it works wonders.
The sage that you, normally burn?
Not that sage. No, you get sage that you will cook with. That you eat, you drink. Yeah. You eat, you put in your food. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. The sage, white sage you burn. No, you get the sage that you're going to cook with. You get the fresh sage, okay, or you get the sage that's already dry, or whatever the case is. And I would mix it with a peppermint, or I mix it with a lavender, and I make a hot tea, or you make a cold one. But make sure you have a strainer because you don't want taking all the herbs takes all the fun out of it. Okay,
I might have to try that.
I did that, and I promise you. The sage, this is the secret to sage, guys, okay? It actually makes your hair and your nails grow.
I might not have to try that because I don't want my nails. My nails already grow pretty fast.
I know, but see, you're a guy, and you're young. So I'm just saying, for men, your hormones always raging, okay? Right. So I'm saying for men, period, always raging because your hair is always growing. For women, it's different. So, but when we're older, for women, our hair seems to grow in places we probably shouldn't be growing. But anyway, that's besides the point. So, what I'm saying is sage actually helps your hair to grow and your nails to grow as well. When you drink sage, take sage, put it in your hair, boil it, put it in your hair, wash your hair, whatever the case is. But it actually does. Food is your medicine, guys. Food is your medicine. When are you going to get it through your thick head? Like, for real. Anyway, the herb is believed to help hot flashes and night sweats, but safety is a concern, is what they say. It is potentially dangerous because it contains a toxic component called thujon, which can cause seizures or other neurological symptoms with long-term use. Now, again, if you're putting in your food and you actually are just, because you're using the sage. You take it one day at a time. One day, put it in the tea, make a tea or whatever. No, sage can be very strong. Yes, it can. But again, get the actual herb itself. And I would say just go ahead and make yourself a tea, put in your hair, put in your food. You'll be fine. You're not sitting there chewing on the darn thing. You're just putting it in tea. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, there's another one called evening primrose oil, and it is used for premenstrual syndrome, PMS, and symptoms of menopause, arthritis, swelling, and other conditions. But there is no good scientific evidence to support its use in foods. The oil from evening primrose is used as a source of essential fatty acids, and I have to include colon cleansing does work, and I mean actually getting a colonic, because what happens, stuff sits in your digestive system, and actually, part of the digestive, and that would be your cecum and your upper Lord, I done forgot everything in my mouth right now. Anyway, the colon, basically from there, is connected to your sinuses, your ears, eyes, and then you have your transverse, which is connected to your throat. There's a lot of things that's connected in your digestive system that this is something that you want to take a look at, guys. If you don't know, then you need to ask somebody. You can just go ahead and Google what parts of the colon is connected to other areas in the body. Okay, now use all of these remedies with caution is what I suggest, and that's health to your ears. Next up is Being Beautiful Me. We'll be right back here on the Andrétta Show.
Stay being beautiful me. We be right back here on the Andrétta Show.
We the best music. Another one. DJ Khaled.
Calling my phone like I'm locked up nonstop. From the plane to the helicopter, yeah. Cops pulling up like I'm giving drugs. Nah. I'm a pop star, not a doctor. Calling my phone like I'm locked up nonstop. From the plane to the helicopter, yeah. Cops pulling up like I'm giving drugs. Nah. I'm a pop star, not a doctor. Hey, shorty with the long text, I don't talk. Shorty with the long legs, she don't walk. Yeah, last year I kept it on the tuck. 2020, I came to get up. Yeah, I want a long life, a legendary one. I want a quick death and an easy one. I want a pretty girl and an honest one. I want this drink and another one. Yeah, and I'm troublesome. Yeah, I'm a pop star, but this ain't bubble gum. Yeah, you would probably think my manager is Scooter Braun. Yeah, but my manager was 20 and Budokan. Yeah, hey, look, Ariana, Selena, my visa. It can take as many charges as it needs to, my girl. That platinum just like all of my releases, my girl. Come for me, I tear them all to pieces, my girl. I'ma show your sexy what relief is, my girl. Please don't take no that's about that how you geeking. And I'm not driving nothing that I gotta stick the keys in. Wonder how I got this way, I swear I got the calling my phone like I'm locked up nonstop. From the plane to the helicopter, yeah. Cops pulling up like I'm giving drugs. Nah. I'm a pop star, not a doctor. Calling my phone like I'm locked up nonstop. From the plane to the helicopter, yeah. Cops pulling up like I'm giving drugs. Nah. I'm a pop star, not a doctor. I'm a pop star, not a doctor. Watch her, said she rep a whole different block, so I blocked her. Busy at the crib, cooking salmon with the lobster. If we talking joints, it's just me and David Foster. Bodyguards don't look like Kevin Costner, you tweaking. Just pulled up to Whitney, Houston, Texas for the evening. They tell the The ones that start like Drizzy was cool, but we even. Man, how the 2, 4, 6, 8 watches factory so they appreciate. Crown in my hand and I'm really playing keep away. Don't even usually get this big without a Bieber face. Nah, piece of cake. Nah, Turks and cake. Yeah. Go and get your friends, we can sneak away. Yeah, I keep her like I keep the faith. Wonder how I got this way. Swear I got the calling my phone like I'm locked up nonstop. From the plane to the helicopter, yeah. Cops pulling up like I'm giving drugs. Nah. I'm a pop star, not a doctor. Calling my phone like I'm locked up nonstop. From the plane to the helicopter, yeah. Cops pulling up like I'm giving drugs. Nah. I'm a pop star, not a doctor.
Oh, is that Canyon again?
Lead up, got me thinking, babe. Tell me if you with it, cause I'm with it, babe. I haven't heard from you and I'm in it, babe. Just tell me what to do and I get it, babe. Gucci and Prada. Trip crib in the middle of the night. I know that you miss me as I put it down right down, babe. I can put you on a flight. You know that a nigga like me can change your life, oh, babe. Everything you do is amazing. Ain't nobody got to go crazy. I got what you need. Everybody think you shy, but I know you a freak, little baby. Everything you do is amazing. Ain't nobody got to go crazy. I got what you need. Everybody think you shy, but I know you a freak, little baby. I've been overseas going crazy. I could tell you love it when we made up. Black and gray diamonds like Marita. Orange peel, your love is real. Love and skills, I need some love and skills. Love my dad draws and you love me still. Eyes come lazy, but she is real. Dressed to kill. We keep on till you tired. I can put a stone by your eye. I can say you never switch your sides. You never tell me lies. Not wasting ties. Trip crib in the middle of the night. I know that you miss me cause I put it down right there, babe. I can put you on a flight. You know that a nigga like me can change your life, oh, baby. Everything you do is amazing. Ain't nobody got to go crazy. I got what you need. Everybody think you shy, but I know you a freak, little baby. Yo, give me lit. Was on my phone when they found out that I'm rich. Then they switch. When they see I'm choosing on my top down. Gotta doing donuts on the yeah. Pause for the flick. Damn it, bust it, baby. Watch you do it on the split. She don't need no hands or no pain. Do your dance. Pop the rubber band. Hit the dash. Make it fast. Yo, wait about me phone just to take it down. Let me put it down. I put it down. Watch me put it down. Put it down. Trip crib in the middle of the night. I know that you miss me as I put it down right down, babe. I can put you on a flight. You know that a nigga like me can change your life, oh, babe. Everything you do is amazing. Ain't nobody got to go crazy. I got what you need. Everybody think you shy, but I know you a freak, little baby. Everything you do is amazing. Ain't nobody got to go crazy. I got what you need. Everybody think you shy, but I know you a freak, little baby.
I don't know about you, but I do know what I'm going to do, and that is being beautiful me.
And welcome back to the Andrétta Show. I'm your lady being beautiful, me, Andrétta. This is your top 40 station, Next 105. All right, guys, look, this is Being Beautiful Me segment. Oh, yeah. Now, I'm just coming to tell you a little bit about why is it called Being Beautiful Me. Being Beautiful Me basically comes from your heart. It's your spirit. It is what you are from the inside out. I am being beautiful me. That is my how you say my what do you call it, Johnny?
Your mantra.
My mantra, my motto. Yeah, I was trying to say model, but anyway, that is me. Okay, being beautiful. Anyway, me. And because when I first started on radio, Johnny. Yeah. Okay, you know, everybody has a motto.
Yeah.
For themselves, and that actually was Someone said, well, what do you want to call yourself? I said, huh? Like, I didn't even think about it. Yeah. So I had to dig, not too deep, but people that already knew me, they was like, being beautiful, and that's me. So that's basically how it all began. But it not so much, there's depth to that, of course. That is, I'm against bullying. I have been bullied. I will get you. You know what I'm saying? But I was always looked at as being, even in elementary and junior high school, I was looked at as big sis or mom. I just had that mentality or that behavior where I had respect with my peers, and I had respect from my teachers too, you know? And it was just something where I carried myself differently at a very young age. So that's where that pretty much, you know, and I would say I would give my shirt off my back for you. I don't have any hate against you. I just won't deal with you if I don't like you. Just basically it. You know what I'm saying?
That's truth, bro. It's like, if you don't like somebody, why would you put yourself?
I ain't gonna put myself in that. No,
I won't even do that to yourself.
No, I wouldn't do that to myself, and I won't waste my words on you either to tell you that I don't like you. There's no need for that. But if you ask me, just don't be afraid and don't be mad at the answer that I give you.
That's what it's to live by Andrétta.
Exactly, and that is, again, change the way you think, because you can change your world. So that is being beautiful me. I'm here for a purpose. I have a mission. I have a plan, you know, and it starts with my family. It starts with my children. So being beautiful me, I have a smile on my face. That doesn't mean I'm not in pain. Okay? And what they always said, you know, I smile to keep from crying. I laugh from keep from crying. You know, people had said to me when I was in a position where I was going to work every day, have my 3 kids, and people would say to me when they found out what my story was, they said, "Oh my gosh, and you come to work every year and you're always smiling." You know, so I mean, why am I coming to work to look mean? Why? Nothing's going to change by me looking mad or being disrespectful. My tone is mean or whatever the case is. There's no need for that, because it's definitely not going to change. It's still going to be there. But again, the word of God does say, what a man thinketh, so is he. So if you continue to think to yourself and say to yourself, no one hears you, but these are thoughts in your head, you saying to yourself, because you can speak to yourself and say that you're broke. Well, doggone it, you gonna be broke. You keep saying words like that, you will be just that very thing, because you're going to draw that. You're attracting that to your life. So how about flipping that? I was just gonna say flipping the script, but that's why my words kind of blah, blah. But anyway, how about flipping that? I am wealthy. I am beautiful. I am prosperous. I am great. I am God. I am God. What God says I am.
There you go.
God doesn't say that you. Who grows up and says I'm gonna be a bum? Who grows up and say you're gonna be a crackhead? Who grows up and said they're gonna be broke? You understand what I'm saying? So just go ahead and just speak life. Look in the mirror, and it's gonna take time. I ain't say that when you look, first thing you do when you look in the mirror, you're gonna say to yourself, "Oh, I'm prosperous, I'm great," and blah blah blah. And then to the point where your pain is coming through, you see it in your eyes. You keep saying it to yourself till you believe it. Life and death is in the power of our tongues. So why don't you go ahead and just take over that. Take heed to it. Believe in it. It's the truth, though. Go ahead, you continue saying all the negative things. How that working for you? How's that working for you? It's not. Come on. You ain't done it before? Well, then try something else. Let's do that. Okay?
There you go.
Try something else. Just try something else, period. Oh, but nothing's worked. But did you try what I just mentioned? If you haven't tried it, is it going to kill you? Stay in that little slump and stay in that little situation that you got going on. That's what's going to kill you. You want to live, not survive. Stop surviving and let's start living. Let's do that. And that is being beautiful me. And up next, guys, is our Yibbity Yab segment, but we're going to go ahead and stay lit here on the Top 40 station, Next 105, here on the IBNX Radio Network. This is your lady being beautiful me, Andrétta, here on the Andrétta Show. I got more for
When I be leaving, she tell me to stay. Ooh, got a new loft in Harlem, no. Fergie ain't moved to LA. Burberry on my collar, ooh. Diamonds they sit on my face. You don't want no problem, ooh. Frankie P said I'm a blaze.
Move your hips, okay. When I be leaving, she tell me to stay. Move your hips, okay. When I be leaving, she tell me to stay. Move your hips, okay. When I be leaving, she tell me to stay. Move your hips, okay. When I be leaving, she tell me to stay.
All of you bitches is food. If you the ops, you gon' be singing the blues. Feeling like Bishop and Juice. Word on my dude, this Jimmy Choo on my shoes. All of my niggas is max. This is a fact. This a no cap app. All of my bitches is bad. Word on my dad. They know we get to the bag.
Move my hips, okay. Tell him to go, do not tell him to stay. Hey, baby, it's okay. I have been having one hell of a day. Yay, feeling about all of my shades. Then I pull up in a cherry Mercedes. Yay, strawberry shortcake hair. Chinese bangs with my 2 braids. Hey, straight from out of Queens, headed to Harlem now.
I got the pandemic gone and it's crawling now.
Already body plain Jane and we mobbing now.
That's cause all these fake try to rob my style.
Yo, these bitches really be slow. Tell them I'm Billy the Goat.
I'm getting that dope. My neck and my wrist really glow. My model all up in vogue.
All up in vogue, caught in my Versace robe. Streaking my hair like I'm Rogue.
Do you know? You better not tip on your toes. The grip in the 40 below.
Move your hips, okay. When I be leaving, she tell me to stay. Move your hips, okay. When I be leaving, she tell me to stay. Move your hips, okay. When I be leaving, she tell me to stay. Move your hips, okay. When I be leaving, she tell me to stay.
And welcome back to the Andrétta Show here on your Top 40 station, Next 105. Of course, I'm your lady being beautiful me, guys, and this is I Give You the Ab segment. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys, look. Oh, boy. This is the time where we have questions, and you can call them in, and you can basically answer them, And if you have a question, you just want to say hi, hey, whatever, just go to vmixcall.com, and you put in the, what is the password that they put in?
The number to join is, you want to go to vmixcall.com, and the password is 37188. 36325. The password is 37188 36325.
See, I was gonna say, you can if you can just say them every three numbers so they get it. That's 371-883
36325.
Lord, I done missed that one.
371 883 6325.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Johnny.
That's a better way to read it off for you.
That's all I'm saying. You got to put it synchronized so people can say, oh, yeah, okay. All right, then. But anyway, look. And then you can also call the number 470-222-3342. All right, then, guys. Now, if you arrived at a strip club and see a baby in the car sweating, no movement, and there's no movement, what would you do? Well, you know what? What's your answer, Johnny?
If I can't break into the door is not already open. If I can't break into it easily, I'm gonna try my hardest to get into that car.
Okay. Well, there's this video that had basically that's out there. I was so annoyed. I was so annoyed, pissed, whatever you want to call it. This child was in the car. She had to be 2 years old, around about 3 maybe. She was a baby, okay? It's nighttime. These fools are videotaping, talking about the mother is inside. It could have been a guy too. Inside the strip club, it's in front of a strip club. They're filming it and they're talking. No one's breaking the window. No one's calling the authorities. The child is not moving. The child is sleeping. I hope. You understand what I'm saying? And it's at night. So I'm like, it can't be that doggone hot, but you never know.
And if it's not in Georgia nights, it's still kind of humid.
Yes. This child, the way she was laying there, I was so bothered by this. I said, wait a minute. I want to whip the person's ass that was filming this. You understand me?
Yeah. There's some things you just don't just sit there and film. Like, for real, you just can't sit there and just watch it happen. You do something. Like, I know a lot of things you don't know what to do, but still try and do something. Don't just sit there and watch something happen.
I'm telling you right now, that was so disturbing to me at that moment, looking at that. And there were people that actually responded to I simply made a response to what I'm saying now. And people was like, yes, amen, or whatever the case was. And then one lady, she was like, I was hot pissed, she said. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was so annoyed just looking at that video because you are sitting there filming it and you're not doing nothing about it. No authorities called. No windows broken. Of course, you're not going to break the window where the child is, but somewhere in the front where you can get to somewhere you can get to. And I was like, oh my goodness, I don't believe this. In front of a strip club.
In front of a strip club as well. That just shows the care. Okay, the kid could be sleeping. Yes.
I hope so.
But let's say, and still, it's the same thing with a dog. You see a dog, the same thing. It's the same law should apply. That if you see a dog that in the car,
any living being, something inside,
and the window's not open, I feel like you have all right to break it because you don't know.
You have every dog all right. Now, so my thing is, guys, what would you do? Call the police, break the window, go into the strip club and find the mother or father, or post it on social media. These knuckleheads were posting it on social media.
Take the charge. I'm breaking the window. I'll even pay for the window to get fixed.
You know what I'm saying? Something.
It's a window. It's not like $50. It's like $50 to get your window fixed.
Yeah.
Unless you want to make a big deal about it. I'm saving your kid's life. You never know.
And you know what? Some
That's the
people,
scary thing. You
some
just
people
know.
don't even care that you just saved your child's life.
They rather care about a materialistic window than your own.
I'm
kid's
so
life.
done with that.
And
That
shows
right
like-
there, that child don't need to be with you. I'm sorry, because I'm not all for taking somebody's child away from them. But you don't. Some people just don't deserve to have kids.
That is a fact. That is.
Simple as that. I was just annoyed with that one. But anyway, you know what? Well, we're gonna play. We're going for some music here. We're gonna get it popping with some Tory Lanez. Is that how we say his name?
Tory Lanez.
It's Lanes?
Yeah.
Then why is it? Never mind. This is the baby, guys. We'll be right back here on the Andrétta Show.
Back with the remix. These boys are my sons like Phoenix. My city and state never ever seen this. Jimmy Neutron, I'm a young boy genius. On the futon, I'ma give it that. When it done, I'ma fill up arenas. Ooh, like Gilbert Arenas. Shoot my shot, I'm still with the demons. Ooh, I keep it thorough. I got 5 chicks in New York, that means 1 in each borough. I'm in the pocket like Burrow. When I'm back home, no, they treat me like Robert De Niro. Took her to talk about butter or churro. Took her home. Now I got a €1. Zeros on zeros on zeros. That's what my bank account balance say. I got a check from a shoe company, now I do anything a New Balance say. I bought her a plane ticket out of state. I got me a shorty from Roundaway, said I'm in town today. She said she coming over and she down to stay. I got a hit, she been playing it. So when she pull up on me, I know what she about to say. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options, I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing, I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Let me go. Sports in the top 10.
Calling my tell her bring me that real good shit scholar. I like a thing with low mileage, good with no college. Call me the baby, no Tyler. I'm real creative and stylish. F in my denim. I send a hit, make them spin 'em. And I just flew back from LA on the jet yesterday. I go back and forth like I play tennis. I with you, yeah, I feel for it. Still on the Billboard, the #1 song in UK. And now they got so rich, all these. I still don't give what you say. Like a Batman, but like I'm. I just put up in the Batmobile. The reason I ain't with the rap, cause they caps and they raps ain't real. Believe me, you wanna keep your life and take it easy. I'm rocking water, diamonds need a water down, they drinking Fiji. My whip is orange and brown like I'm in Cleveland. My flow like a soda. These title tellers, I'm a soldier. Hey, somebody tell them that it's over. You know it's baby.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options, I can pass that like Stockton. I scattered, I caught her, I'm out here with somebody's daughter. She calling me daddy, I'm somebody's father. I gotta go diss it, I when I go kiss it. I put my lips on it like somebody brought it. A diamond, a glacier, the card in the wallet. She put up the but nobody caught it. She told me that she wasn't feeling my music. She told me it's nobody harder, and I'm with the G-ski. I need that for the free ski. We are not buying no you sell it on P-Street. It's so much work on my celly, I had to go tell her my email it to reach me. All in my DM, I follow your BM. She played with the Krosky. We used to on a low ski. She used to lie on my bed and go lie to your face and say I'm just a broski. You knows me, you ain't believe it, you wanted to toast me. I had it standing as long as a ruler in case you was coolin' and wanna approach me. Dropped the Bentayga, came back in the color and she wanna. Now when that tongue get stuck, it's so real that she cough up a lung again. 5-star, there on the run again, running in diamonds. They illuminating the way that I come again. I just put so many pennies on the watch and I don't never got stunned again. Look,
What's poppin'?
Canada.
Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options, I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing, I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10.
What's brackin'? Brand new whip, new mansion. Brand new tips, new dances. Same old, new magnums. Same old, new maggots. Same old throne, new dragons. Same old strong, new ashes. I can pass that back like magic. Yeah, I ain't capping, I'm lit, I'm active. Yeah, look 5 and they fly like packs and yak. I'm drowning this milk like Applejack. I sell a dream, put tax on that. Look slam, they pop that slap and slap. Your bum press roll, that's black on black. Got 99 problems, the 10 one, yeah. Numbers don't lie, it's the aftermath. Yeah, what's poppin'? Brand new phone, just dropped it. I got options. I bust down a couple Apple Watches. Hello? I put the ball in the end zone, put it back, for friends on. Ooh, I'ma bust all on the skin tone. I be messed up as Ken Jong. Ooh, dark hair like she go. I like I'm blind like me though. Although I'm dying called Leo. I was still slide like Neo. Keep all around my pre-roll. New Orleans, I'm Creole.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options, I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing, I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10.
And we are back here on the Andrétta Show, here on your Top 40 station, Next 105. All right, then, guys, look, this is our Yibbity Yab segment. We are coming to a close. I got one more question for you, though. All right, then. Now, besides the part we were talking about when the child was leaving, the child was sitting in the car, in the hot car, the car was locked, and nobody decided to call the police or go get the mama or daddy. We don't know what's going on. So be on the lookout or find a continuation to this video because I really want to know if this child was saved, because that really, as a parent or not, you got a heart, that should bother you. Anyway, moving on, I got another question for you. Now, what can you find in the pants of a man, but won't find in the dress of a woman?
I know the answer to this question immediately.
What's the question? What's the answer?
Condoms.
Who?
Condoms.
Condoms.
Never find condoms in a woman's purse. Dress. Can't. I didn't mean to take it that way, but that's just the first thing that came in my head.
Really?
Yes, because you said the club and then dress and pants, which can't find a man's.
So what can you find in the pants of a man, but won't find in the dress of a woman? Wow. What is that? You can go ahead and call in real quick, guys. If you have an answer, you can go ahead and inbox me, whichever one. That's a very interesting, playful question.
Because, you may find lip gloss in a man's pocket because only reason is because if he's with his lady and she says, put this in your pocket. That's the only way. But if not, I'd also say lip gloss, because you will never find lip gloss. I will not carry lip gloss unless I'm with my girl and she tell me to put it in my pocket. But you always know, dress don't got no pocket, so I just realized that too.
Okay, it won't be in my dress, but it will be in a man's pants. My keys?
Yeah, your phone?
Because in my dress, I won't carry my keys, but he can hold my keys. I've done that.
Yeah.
I say my compact, my makeup compact, just the compact. Or like you said, maybe I don't know about the lip gloss. Well, maybe the lip gloss. I've done that. The lip gloss and the compact for the face and the lips.
I'd say
that's it.
A man will carry, normally for me, I carry my girl's phone, her
Your
keys,
phone, right? The keys.
One of her cards, just in case she loses it.
Okay.
No, just in case.
Okay.
Hey, you don't got your Cash App card.
Nah. I'm putting my thing is I always take my card and I put it in my boobs, in my bra.
So you never lose it?
No.
Where it falls?
No, what kind of bra are we talking about? No, I put it right here on the top part. Not money. I won't put money in my. No, money does not, because that's dye or whatever. That won't go on my skin.
That's another thing.
But a card, I will put the card and my driver's license in my bra.
So you just have it.
Right here, I'll be like this. Right here, boom. That's it. Boom.
Oh, I need it.
Boom. Oh. It may be a little wet from sweat, but other than that,
you have it on you.
Right, I have it right here because I'm only using one card.
True.
I'm only using that, and as far as that, like that'd be the only thing. I couldn't care less about the keys. It's the card. I need my money on me and my identification. So that's always like, right, I will put that here because I'm not good with purses and bags. I'm not. I will purposely leave my bag right on the floor. I've done that in a public place. I'm like, what is wrong with you? I'm talking to myself, of course. I'm really bad at it. And purses, and I like purses. I like, I have a few clutches. I love me an envelope clutch. That'd be a nice birthday gift. Okay. So I love me an envelope, the elongated one, long one, old-fashioned one. I like I got this little, it looks like a flask. It's a purse. And it's a shimmery metal, gold-like metal.
You have to bring it in one day.
It's in my car. I should have brought it. I promise you. I found it at the thrift store, and I thought it was so cute. I thought it was a flask. But I said, this doesn't make any sense because the material is just, it's floppy. You know what I'm saying? It's not a flask. It's hard and it's square.
Yeah.
But I thought it was weird because the nozzle was, like this, and you had to open it like a flask. But then you open it and it stretches open like a fence.
Okay, I know what bags you're talking about.
I've never seen that before, and I thought it was awesome to have. And a nice conversation piece. So ladies, when you go ahead and when you purchase an item, you want to have it as a conversation piece, and that's what I have. It's a cute little thing. Look, cute little thing. Anyway, I bring it next time. Okay, that's what I'll do. But yeah, so what would you find? What can you find in the pants of a man that you won't find in a woman's dress? So that cash.
Like you say, like
right.
in that situation, how you have your card, you just give the man the cash and he'll put it in his wallet. Mind you,
true that.
You might not.
But what woman gonna give her man cash? We always asking you for the cash. Okay, but I like to when it comes to money, because money, regard, I don't care if it's cold outside or hot outside, a woman's boobs is always gonna sweat. So but even if it's not, you don't want to put that to your skin, ladies. Okay, I'll find another place for it to probably cash, probably my shoe or something, depending on whatever. If I'm wearing a sock or something, I will put the money there. But even there, it's gonna sweat too. Oh Lord, have mercy.
Smell too.
Who cares? Money's green.
Money dirty already.
Yeah, money dirty already. So anyway, guys, I want to go ahead and give. We going to. I have another question. The last one.
We do a quick little question.
Okay. Well, guys, look. I want you to do this. I want you to throw your head back and open your mouth and go. Yeah, that's what you want to do.
Do it one more time. You want to do what?
Okay, we want you to go ahead and turn around. Throw your head back, open your mouth, and go. Yeah, that you want to do that. Well, anyway, it's always good to laugh, guys, and you always want to laugh in the face of your enemies. Why? Because you are a winner. You are a victor. You are being beautiful me, and you can change the way you think. Because why? You do change your world. And guys, I want to go ahead and say I would like to thank all my trustees for tuning into the Andrétta Show on the Top 40 station, Next 105, here on the IBNX Radio Network. And I want to go ahead and thank you, LCA Castings, where you can, become, get discovered, become that A-list icon. Sky's the Limit Entertainment, Johnny Weirdo on the ones and twos. And my lady, my sidekick, of course, she's not here. You have, versus Sashay, of Undertake Media, and Kizzle of Soul Official Productions. And we have the Urban League magazine. I want you to go ahead and check them out on Instagram, your #1 blog site for gossip and entertainment news. And Julia Jade Baker of VIP Concierge at Just Another Divine Experience. Yeah, because she was at my photo shoot. And she helped me. She's a friend of mine. She was so professional. She took care of me. She protected me, and I tell you, I felt loved, and she would make you feel loved even if you just met her seconds, and she is reasonable. She is dependable. She is, I think she's just a great woman. Yeah, so Jade Baker, guys, you want to go ahead and you look her up on Facebook. She's concierge. She is just fabulous. Yes, she is. And guys, I want to all my Facebook and Instagram and YouTube trustees, I want to thank you for being beautiful me. Now, I want you to remember you can always watch the Andrétta Show 24/7 on Facebook and at IBNX Radio Network. I want you to listen to the Andrétta Show on iTunes and iHeartRadio. And don't forget to watch me and DM me on Instagram. That is Andrétta Garns and the Andrétta Show. So watch me 24/7 on YouTube, guys, like what you're watching right now on YouTube. And that is IBNX Radio Network and the Andrétta Show. So subscribe, share, like, and comment. Be nice because it looks good on you. And check me out on my website. That is AndrettaGarns.com. Now, please show me some love by donating at PayPal, the Andrétta Show at gmail.com. Any amount will matter. Yes, it does. Now, if it's just $1, $2, but don't be cheap, guys. You know what you can do? You can go to musicmakers101.com and download Vitamin D. That's Andrétta, the artist. That would be me. And the download is $2. So support black business, of course, guys. And that is being beautiful me. So remember, when people bring negativity into your life, it is whatever. Yeah. And guys, I want you to go ahead and look into that mirror and say to yourself, I am being beautiful me. Yes, indeed, guys. And last but not least, I want you to change the way you think, because yes, you can change your world. And this is an Andrétta Garnes Productions. And on the IBNX Radio Network, this is your top 40 station, Next 105, The Andrétta Show. I see you next Thursday. Yes, that's every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, love you much. I'll talk to you later. Come on, let's go.
This is the Andrétta Show. Thank you for being beautiful me. Follow the Andrétta Show on Facebook and Instagram. And follow IBNX Radio Network on Facebook. See you on Thursdays, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time on your top 40 station, Next 105.
So official.
Thursday 7 9. Thursday be on time. Thursday 7 9. Be on time. It's the Andrétta Show. Music and more. It's the Andrétta Show. New swag and flow. Beautiful me, let's go.
Being beautiful me, being beautiful me, being beautiful you. Hey, being beautiful me, being beautiful you, being beautiful me. Oh, come on, come on, come on. That's right. You got it. Being beautiful me, Andrétta.